it going, everybody? Welcome to Edge 3D, where we explore affordable 3D printing without compromising on the quality. I'm Ev, and today I'm excited to share a hidden gem I found, the Kingroon Silk Filament Variety Pack, multicolor. We are first going to go through the packaging that it arrived in. It was packaged very well. Essentially, they come in individual boxes and then individually wrapped in a plastic bag. And then it's taped pretty well continuously all over. You'll see me struggling there for a bit to separate all the boxes. I'll take each one out individually here, and as you can see, I'll go through all the windings and the colors on each one, just giving you my first impressions on it. So if you kind of want the short answer of whether or not it's worth purchasing the Kingroon filament, for the savings, it's 100% worth it. I honestly can't tell any quality difference versus buying this or like Bambu stuff. With that being said, if you're on a budget and you're trying to make this work, I would 100% recommend this. You will find the link in my description to purchase this filament. I'll have links for the tricolor silk multi-pack, the standard white PLA plus, the black PLA plus, and then the standard PLA multicolor pack as well. I did purchase all of those. So I kind of opened all these blind. This one looks like it's like a red and green, maybe in a purple tricolor. Not too sure. Gonna find out though. As you can see, it's all pretty neatly wound tight, pretty well vacuum sealed, just as much as any other brand I would normally buy. There's even a dust kit pack in there as well. It's QR coded and things like that. It does have decent holes all around, so you can tuck your filament in. It's also got nice little see-through holes all around, so you can actually see where your filament's at. Once I finally got all that plastic off, I had to give it a good shake to let it know who runs this room. I don't know about you guys, but when it's filament day, it's just kind of like Christmas, and I like to stack it all together and just take a brief moment and then get ready to sort it. This next one we have is it appears to be green and blue, maybe yellow as well. It's also very well neatly wound tight. Got the dust kit pack. See, the one we got here is orange and green. Give me some Halloween spooky vibes. I'm not too sure what that'll look like. Maybe some purple in there too. Interesting. Yeah, definitely orange, purple, and green. Looks like we got maybe a red and a purple. It's always kind of hard to tell until you print it. Yeah, maybe red, purple, blue. Just red and blue, maybe. Kind of wanted to try them all and see what they're all like. Looks like this next one's like a red and blue. If you notice, it does have nice little notches telling you what's left. Yeah, maybe just red and blue. Here's the duo color. Green and red, looks like. Also nicely wound tight. Nice vacuum sealed. Swingy tangles. Yeah, there's a better close-up on the gauge. Let's see what the next one is here. It's orange. Orange and green. Orange, green, and blue. Interesting. They do have some pretty interesting colors. Let's see what the next one is. I think this is like a copper. I think it's like a copper and a red. I'm not sure. I was trying to make it a surprise for myself. It's like copper and gold. I think that's what it is. Yeah, copper and gold. Yeah, it's just definitely copper. See, this one's a purple. Maybe like a red and purple. It was a little loose. There were 2 out of the 10 were slightly loose, but it's not a big deal. It has the Deskin pack in there. PLA doesn't absorb moisture as bad as all the other filaments. Still seems like it didn't affect it much. That can happen while it's shipping too. This one's like a yellow or a gold, maybe. The green? Yeah, definitely green and yellow. Some interesting color palettes in these. This is maybe red and blue again. I'm not sure if they were all supposed to be different ones or some are duplicates. Got the last one here. This is that other one that was loose, but it's not a big deal. It can happen. I've even seen that happen with Bambu and Creality stuff, especially if it's on sale. Still pretty tight. Can't see anything huge in there. No problem. It didn't seem like it was punctured either. It might not even been fully vacuum sealed the first time. And that happens if you've ever vacuum sealed anything and you're doing it as much as they are. It's tedious and sometimes it doesn't want to work right. But overall, not too shabby. Get you one final look at the brand name there. You can find that on Amazon. I do earn a small commission on the links that you use, so I would appreciate it. Just help support the channel and my efforts. I currently work a full-time job and do this all on my own. I don't use a bank loan or anything like that, just good old me. So any support is appreciated. My buy me a coffee link is also there. You can also just buy me a coffee. I do like coffee. But if you find this video helpful or insightful or helps you make a choice on your budget purchases for your small business, please like and subscribe. I am just starting out and things will get better. This is actually my first review video. So what we have here is maybe the purple, copper, and green silk. Turned out really good. I didn't notice any flaws necessarily, at least nothing dependent on the silk. Everything looks pretty darn smooth. This base is actually bi-pipe. I'll also include a link to the muscle rack shelf that I got on Amazon. Wow, that rim just kind of peeled itself away. That was really impressive. Looks like this silk is the green, blue, and copper. Maybe it's more like a gold. What do you guys think? I just want to thank you guys all for watching. This was my first full edited video where I did a review. It's actually my first full-length anything kind of video. This took me probably a good day or two, just like piecing together here and there. It was a learn as you go kind of thing. That's typically the best way I learn. Like someone could rattle off instructions to me all day, but I just gotta kind of do it in my own way. I don't know if anyone else is like that. But yeah, it kind of just seems to work better for me if I kind of start picking at it and then get a nice background and then go learn. So you'll notice there is some light webbing going on here. I mean, I see that almost with any brand, especially on a silk sometimes. I didn't really fine tune any settings either. I had a lot going on today between like editing this and then, rearranging the print room and then just, yeah, being with the family and stuff. You know how that goes. But other than that, I mean, this is pretty decent. It's almost half price compared to most silks, and I kind of like their colors. They're a little different. You don't see these ones as often, I think. And so again, I do have all the links to everything I've got here in my shop. Pretty much everything here was bought under $1,000. All my equipment, that's the workbench, the rack, my printers, and all my other miscellaneous things. It's just about 1,000 to kind of get a small little printer shop going. And this is assuming you already have a decent computer or laptop to get you going. I did go and buy an extra laptop just so I could go and edit videos outside and not be stuck inside. I do recommend that if you have the option and it's in your budget. The one I got, I did link in the description. It's Lenovo. It is touchscreen. It's got 16 gigabytes of RAM. You know, and you need like at least 8 to run like slicers and stuff, and that's probably not very fast. So I think 16 will get you pretty decent. You know, anything under $500 for a laptop is probably not going to be good. You know, you get what you pay for really. So if you can afford the extra couple $100, get yourself the better one. The one I have in my description is pretty decent. I did put a link to Amazon on there. You can also find it at your local Walmart. But again, if you use my links, it does kind of help support the channel. So I do appreciate if you consider that. If you have any advice or want to kind of comment and point out some other things for people, or even me, I'm still learning. I would really appreciate it.